All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm one of the leaders with goDesana Heart by Naturals, who hosts this weekly overview, introducing people to the opportunities we have with the Green Organics family of companies, both goDesana and Heart by Naturals. A little bit about myself. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a former college football player, athlete. Had a scholarship to a school in Arizona at one time in my life. Hurt my knee, stopped playing football, graduated from college, and entered the insurance arena. I've always been on the insurance claim side for my entire corporate career. I've worked for two of the largest insurance companies in North America and now work with a company based out of Arizona. I've been in a leadership role for over 22 years now, and I do this business on a part-time basis. So I appreciate you guys for being here. And if you guys are a guest, hey, thanks for showing up. And what I want you to do is get back with whoever invites you here and let them know what you liked about the information so they can assist you with setting up your account with either goDesana or Hartman Naturals or both, right? Which is great. Now, since we're here tonight, people have questions when they're introduced to this type of business. Okay, they want to know, what is it? Okay. They want to know, can I do it? And then people want to know, will it be worth my time? Okay. And so the purpose of this presentation is to show you exactly what this is. And people do this every day, but just don't get paid for it. And I'm also going to show you that you can do it. Okay. I'm also going to show you it will be worth your time. We have people who do this part-time, just like me, that have generated, over six figures, some people over seven figures in income on a part-time basis, and some people, from three-figure earners, four-figure earners, five-figure earners, and several six-figure earners. All right. So it definitely is going to be worth your time to at least hear us out tonight. And so income disclosure is this: I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so you might not earn any money. Okay, but we do have a system in place if you so choose to follow our system to build your business. Okay, it's called the BEST system. Okay, and that is an acronym, and I'll explain that later on in the discussion. But we never guarantee people are going to earn a single dime. Right? Our medical disclaimer is this: the statements made in this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration in the United States. The products that our products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here giving any medical advice. If you do have any concerns about using any other products, make sure you talk to your doctor before using our products because they are very, very potent. Okay. Now, people do network marketing every day but don't get paid. Okay. Just think about when the first time you ever used a product or service and you told someone about it. Okay. And typically that started probably when we were in school, okay, with our classmates, and maybe it was, your favorite store where you bought like these nice pair of jeans and your friends want to know where you bought those jeans from, and you would tell them, right? And your friends would go to the store and buy the jeans, and guess who got paid? The owner of the store or the brand, but you didn't get paid for making that referral. Okay, so people do network marketing every day, but just don't get paid for it because we like to, use products and services and share them with people we know, right? And some common themes that people have shared are doctors and dentists, mechanics, movies and restaurants and stores. And you guys can comment in the chat, let us know the type of things you commonly refer to people. Okay, I know my gym I go to, I refer people to join the gym all the time, right? Because there's not a lot of people there. Okay. And then you always have access to all of the equipment without waiting, which is great. Okay. And so that's how I know people already know how to do this business. They just don't get paid. Right. So and even on social media, which is what a lot of us use to, introduce people to the products and the business, people are sharing things on Facebook, often, but don't get paid. Okay. Just do an audit on your Facebook page, look at your last 90 days, and look at any posts where you share some things, okay, and you didn't get paid for that. Right. We simply show people how to get paid, for doing something they already know how to do. And I appreciate you guys for commenting in the chat. Now, what we found out with this business model is most people want three things in life. Okay. They want good health. Okay. Most people want, more income. I know having more income is a lot better than having less income or not enough income. Also, we also found out most people want three things. Want time freedom. So people want good health, more income, and freedom of their time. Okay. And so we show people how that can happen here with our companies, right? Let me see what you said in the chat. Thank you, Tina. Number one, two, and three. Yep, all three are what most people desire. And we have a system in place for people to accomplish all three if that's what they want. Now, this is our social proof, right? And so these are people from all around the world. Okay. And this particular slide has been updated several times because people continue achieving income and commission milestones, okay, that requires us to change, okay, the thumbnails, right? So when we started doing this, I think we were at the lowest was like $300 or maybe $500. Now the lowest amount is $1,000, which I'm sure Lynn is well past $1,000 in income part-time. And some of us have even earned over seven figures, over $1 million, approaching $2 million. Okay. And this is what we call our social proof slides. So these are regular people, all walks of life, all around the world, Taiwan and Canada and the Caribbean, right? Building their business and generating income on a part-time basis, which is great. And so this business, network marketing, is the only business where you can literally have a large income part-time, right? The picture you're looking at was taken in 2022. And it was my first event I was able to attend. I think it was in Atlanta, Georgia. And at that time, right, we had been with the company for around 3 years. Our combined incomes between the three of us, myself, Coach Will, Coach Melissa, was around $2 million, right, part time. And how? Let me ask you something. How many employers, right? I have an employer. How many employers are going to pay you just an additional $1 million over about 5 or 6 years, in addition to your salary? None. Okay, that is how powerful this business is. Now, this is only business where you can help a lot of people. You want to help people improve their income and free up their time, give them some options. You're also going to help people learn about these products that actually work. Okay, and then, okay, you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And what I mean by that is we have events, throughout the year. We have an event coming up in 2 weeks in Nashville, Tennessee. Several of the people who are on this Zoom are going to be in Nashville, Tennessee on Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th, Sunday the 14th. We're going to have some fun on Friday night, and some people are going to throw axes at bullseyes. Saturday is training, okay? And then Sunday is some more some type of nature excursion. So it's going to be fun. So to me, if you're someone who wants to earn a lot of money, you want to help a lot of people, and you want to have fun doing it, this business makes sense. Okay, so if you're ready to get started right now, get back with the person that shared this information with you. Tell them what you liked about the information, and join us tonight. All right. Now, I'm gonna ask a few questions because I know you probably want more information. I understand that. Would it be okay if you could generate an extra paycheck part time? Okay. This business here, my daughter graduated from Arizona State University in May, and we were able to pay for her entire college education, right, using the commissions from this business. So she graduated debt free. She is starting her graduate program in October because she wants to become a professor. Okay, so that is already funded, and already the money is already set aside, right? So would it be okay to have the extra paycheck to help you do that, because we know jobs aren't paying people enough for them to get ahead financially, right? And would it be okay if you didn't have to work a job for 45 to 50 years before you could, quote, retire? Okay. And do you want to do something differently than what your parents or your grandparents did, or even your great grandparents, working 45 to 50 years, probably retiring at about 67, 70, right? And then the average age of death, right, is 77 years old. So people only have time freedom for maybe 7 to 10 years of their life before they die. Wouldn't it be nice to put yourself in a position to where you could literally walk away from your job if you wanted to do that? Okay, that's the position I put myself in, right? Because of the work I've done over the past 6+ years, I have the option of showing up to work every day. It's great. It's not stressful, right? Knowing that any day could be the day I decide to call it quits. Because retirement is not an age, right? Retirement is a financial number, right? How much money do you have socked away, or are you earning when you're not getting up and going to work anymore? That is what you need to work on. Would it be okay if you could retire and stay out of the workforce forever? Okay, there are retirees who didn't invest and save enough, okay, during their working years, so they're going back to the workforce because they're not able to sustain their lifestyle, and they need more income coming in, so they're going back to work. Wouldn't it be okay if you could not have to go back to work and you can build your business part-time and supplement your retirement income? Okay, that's what we offer here. Now, if you're like I was, okay, before I got involved in this business model, I was skeptical. Okay, and I didn't join because of the money. I joined because I was back when I was building my corporate career, climbing the corporate ladder, receiving promotions, receiving raises. Every time I did that, I kept putting in the higher tax brackets. Okay, so I only got involved to find a way to legally reduce my taxes, and because I thought only people who were at the top of the company made all the money, or people got in early, right, or got special positions. Okay, and it wasn't until I started going to our training events in Texas, where I was living with the first company I joined, there were people sitting in these trainings, and some were doing the trainings that joined the company right around the time I did, okay, within that year, okay, and some of them were making more money in a week or a month than I made in a whole year, okay, and my mindset was like, if they can do that, I can do that too. Okay, so that's when I decided I wasn't skeptical anymore, and I wanted to learn how to generate that type of money part time. Okay, now if you're like I was when I first joined, you're skeptical. Relax, right? We're not here to force you to make a decision tonight. We just want to offer you one more option for bringing more income into your household. Now, it's perfectly okay after you hear this information to not take advantage of earning more income. But let me ask a quick question. Would you like more money coming in or less money? You guys can comment in the chat. And most people have responded they would like more income or more money coming in, right? Now, our vision is bringing the power of plants to the people of the world. Okay, we are about showing people how plants can help the body work the way God created the work. Okay. And so we're not knocking pharmaceuticals and medicine. There is a place for that. Like when I was involved in the car accident 5 years ago, they put me in a medically induced coma because of all the trauma my body was involved in. Because my body was under and stressed from the car accident. Had a lot of injuries, lacerated my spleen, fractured my ribs, my lungs were contused, fractured my spine, had a traumatic brain injury. They put me in a coma. So that took medicine, right? So there's a need for medicine. However, we also believe there is a healthier way to help your body, work the way our creator created to work. Now, we also are about facilitating financial independence. So we'd like to put people in position to where they're not relying on one single source of income from a job or maybe Social Security or retirement or a pension, where they can diversify their income and have additional income coming in. Okay. And we also are about personal growth, right? We focus on teaching people how to get better both personally and professionally. Okay. And so they say we are a personal and professional development program, right? Disguised as a network marketing program because we get paid. Our mission is we are going to capture 1% of the growing $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. Okay. This was at the end of 2024, those numbers. By the end of 2025, it's going to grow to $7.3 trillion. Okay. That means a lot of you guys who are listening to the sound of my voice, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes of six figures. Okay. Some people are going to take it serious and build their business, build their network, and earn six figures a month. Okay. Our model is this: dream, fight, win. You must have a dream, right? That you're willing to fight for. Okay. And as long as you don't give up and quit on your dream, you're going to come out with the win. Okay, my dream, when once my daughter started getting, older, I didn't want to struggle financially. I didn't want her or my wife to ever be in a position to where they had to wait until payday to do something. Now I went bankrupt twice trying to find a way to do it. Okay, but after the second bankruptcy, I learned some things. I've gotten better now. There's no restrictions on anything they would like to buy. Okay, that was my dream. All right. Now everyone needs a new way to earn that works in our current economy. We have it, during the pandemic. We're what, 5 years from when the pandemic started, and during that time, people weren't prepared. Right, a lot of people lost their incomes. Okay, because businesses closed or cut hours, and they started doing gig work to where they would complete an activity or a task and get paid. That's why you see more and more people doing the gig economy. Uber, Instacart deliveries, Amazon drivers, all kinds of stuff where they do the work and get paid in real time. We have it, okay? But how it works with our company is the fact that we have products, okay? And we have hundreds of whole plant household products, personal care products, and wellness products with both companies, okay? And the thing about it is this, guys, if products don't move, meaning that if customers don't purchase products, no one gets paid, okay? And so the company does this for you. Once you set up your account, you have a back office with free websites. And when you share your website with people, when they purchase something, the company is going to ship the products to your customers for you. You never have to touch them, okay? And then it gets even better. You get paid in real time, right? Wouldn't it be great if your job at the end of the day, they paid you your paycheck for that day's work, which they don't do that. Remember, your job always owes you a check. Okay, that's why it takes 2 or 3 weeks to receive your first paycheck. But we get paid in real time, right? We have real time bills, right? We have things that come up. We need grocery and gasoline for our cars. Wouldn't it be nice to get real time pay? That's what we do here. And commissions are deposited into your back office. If you are in the United States, you can transfer it to your bank account, okay? Or we have a payment processor called Pay Quicker that will send you a Visa debit card with the company name, and you can transfer your commissions there, which is what several people do, right? And it's Visa debit card. You can use that to pay for things, okay? Now, let's talk about the opportunity. Okay, most people are already pre-sold on the opportunity, and some of you guys already answered the question about wanting more income. We know most people want more income, especially now, right? With the average new car payment is $745. The average mortgage is over $2,100. Rent is what, $1,600 a month on average. Used cars are over $500 a month, plus insurance, right? Plus gasoline. And I know I was looking at the type of eggs we buy 6 months ago. That 18 carton of eggs was only $9.99, right? Now for those same eggs, it's in the same carton, $12.99, right? So the prices are going up, but so that's why people need more income coming in so they can handle inflation and the cost of goods and services, especially now with that de minimis tax ending tax exemption ending tomorrow, right? For those international shipments. So anything coming from outside the United States that is $800 and less weren't being taxed or duties weren't paid. Okay, well now after tomorrow, that exemption expires. So when anyone is ordering something from outside of the United States, if it's $800 and under, there's going to be more additional income to be paid to that. Right. So we have a solution to show people how to have more income. Now, between the two companies, we get paid up to 15 different ways. You can too. Okay, we have our cashback program that's up to 30%. We have daily pay, which is great. We have our weekly pay and monthly pay, okay, with one of our companies. All right, so I like that. We have residual bills, right? This is residual income. We have multiple bills. Well, you need to have multiple income streams coming in. Now I'll talk about passive wealth with goDesana. So goDesana has the cashback program that goes up to 30%, starts at 5%, and it goes up to 30% based upon how long you're with the company. We have a retail income that's paid forever. Okay, for a forever retail bonus. We have our forever retail matching bonus. We also have our matrix income, which is the highest payout in the entire network marketing industry. The company pays out 6% in the matrix, right? Per person per level you qualify for. There's matrix matching income, okay, and then there's a share and tail bonus, which is pure residual income, guys, and it's amazing. So this pay plan, just like the Harbor National's pay plan, is an industry disrupting pay plan, right? So if you guys want to learn more about it, get back with whoever invited you to watch this information and tell them you want to learn more about goDesana. Now let's talk about Hard by Natural. So these are your path to wealth with HBN. Okay, cash back, just like with goDesana, there's our retail income, and that's paid for the first 90 days. We call it fast start bump bonuses, right? Paid for the first 90 days of each customer you sign up. You have the retail matching income, you have the binary income, which right there, most of my commissions from the company have been binary commissions and binary matching commissions, and then the star bonus program, right, which is amazing. Then there is an additional weekly bonus that's called the lifestyle bonus. That's paid every Monday. Okay, and it depends upon what rank you are, but it starts at $75 extra every single week, all the way up to $5,000 a week. Okay. Then we have two leaderboards where each leaderboard pays up to from $100 to the 10th place person to $1,000. Right. So these are the paths to wealth with HBN. So if you guys want to learn more about HBN, go get back with whoever shared this information with you and tell them you want to know about HBN. Now, let's talk about the products, and we're almost done. Okay. Most people are pre-sold on the products because most people, right, want to be healthy and live long. If you agree with that, just type healthy in the chat. Last time I checked, dying early is overrated. Nobody wants to intentionally be sick and unwell, right? We want to be healthy and live long so we can live out our dreams. We can see our kids get married, see our grandkids, great grandkids, leave a legacy, right? So I don't think anyone wants to be sick and die early. Well, we offer products, okay, that can facilitate that, right? So this is how it works. So goDesana, right, has several products, mainly personal care products. There are the Go sticks. Okay, we have those launched recently. Those are amazing. Those are some essential oil nasal inhalers with real essential oils, not synthetic. So you get the actual real floral scents your body recognizes. Okay, amazing. There's 10 of those. We have home and laundry products, which are non-toxic. We have the So Fresh and So Clean Club. So that's the deodorant, the hair and body bars, the tooth powders, right? Then the bath bombs. So then we also have essential oils, and we have black seed oil, which is an essential oil, is also a superfood, right? Is also a vitamin, right? That's black seed oil. They say black seed oil cures everything but death, right? So if you already buying, these types of products like laundry detergent or deodorant or tooth powder or soap from other stores, all you're going to do is transfer your buying and buy from goDesana and not Target, Walmart, Costco, Walgreens, Amazon, or your grocery store. Okay. Same thing with HBN. They're all plant-based products, all mainly superfoods and supplements, right? We have the GLP-1 system for people to regulate their blood sugar and lose weight, right? We have the magnesium sprays for people who need magnesium and balance of hormones. Lots of products on the HBN side. And if you're already buying those products, from other sources, all you're going to do is transfer your buying and buy from HBN, okay, which makes sense to me. It makes sense to get paid to buy, use, and refer people to buy products, okay? Target's not paying you. Walmart has an affiliate program that doesn't pay that much money. Costco's not paying you. Walgreens isn't. Amazon has an affiliate program that doesn't pay that much money. So our pay plans reward you, okay, for recommending these products to people you know. So it makes sense to me. Now you have two choices tonight, right? It's okay to say no, and you can keep your life the same, right? You can keep, living paycheck to paycheck, struggling financially. That's stressful, right? Coming from someone that was bankrupt 2 times, I know what it's like to struggle financially. Okay. but it's also okay to say yes. You can change your life forever, like thousands of us have done all around the world. Now, the value you get when you say yes, okay, you have access to getting paid daily, weekly, and monthly. You have access to buying and using and sharing world-class products. You also receive professional e-commerce websites that are built for you, no charges for those, a lead capture page to help you grow your business, the bulk email responder in the back office, comprehensive training that's done by myself and some other leaders in the company that doesn't cost you any additional income. There's bonus training and there's $1 million training. What that $1 million training is, it's by people who have earned $1 million here. Okay. And with Green Organics. Okay. Not before they joined us. They joined us. They joined, I joined and earned $1 million here. That is the training you get. Those are the people who train you. Okay. All right. And you also have access to a pay plan that's fair, aggressive, and balanced. I like to call it FAB, right? And so much more. So much more. Like the tax saving benefits alone has been great. Just being the network marketing part-time from home, I've been able to reduce my income taxes by hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So it's good stuff. Now, the best system, this is the system we have in place. For people that join us, the B, okay, means you are going to buy the products and become a product of the product. Now, while you're waiting for your product to arrive, the E means you're going to educate yourself. Okay, you're going to go to your back office. You're going to click on 3 links a day. You're going to watch videos. There's books we recommend. We have trainings. Okay, so the B and the E. Okay, you're going to do that. The S. Once you're ready to recruit and build your team. Okay, you're going to show the plan and show the people and sign the people up. That's it. And it's simple, right? 2 or 3 people. That's it. And system means save you some time, energy, and money. So the best system is here to get you in profit faster, right? So now, are you an A, a B, or a C? Okay, an A is what you heard tonight makes sense. You're ready to get started. A B is you have some questions, but you're ready to get started. I was a B when I joined. Okay, it was free. Still free to join today. Okay, I got my questions answered after I signed up. Right? Or you're a C. You're not interested in earning more income, but would like to use the products because you want to be healthy and live longer and age elderly. You don't want to age breaking down elderly and possibly die sooner than you should. Okay, so if you are an A, a B, or a C, get back with whoever shared the information with you. Let them know where you are so they know exactly how to get you started. And if you are saying yes to us, I always like to let people know once you partner with us, you will be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And I want to welcome you in advance to the goDesana and the Heart Naturals family. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you next week. Bye.